How to create list group in Bootstrap 5. If you are also beginner in Bootstrap 5 and you are getting trouble to create Bootstrap list group, then after watching this entire video, you will be also able to create Bootstrap list group in easy way. It's too much easy to create list group in Bootstrap 5. After watching this entire video, you will be also able to create any type of the list group.
So hello everyone, so welcome to my computer screen. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to create the Bootstrap 5 list groups. So we are going to create basic list groups. Okay, so if you want to create the basic list group, so it's too much easy. So first of all, I'm going to copy this include Bootstrap CSS and JS. So first of all, I am just using this boilerplate code. So I'm just clicking here in the copy to clipboard. Okay. After that, just you have to come here in your text editor and you have to paste it. Okay. So I'm just pasting this one. Okay. Then after I'm clicking the run. So now you can see here, it is providing me this type of the result, right? So now if you want to create the basic list groups, it's too much easy and simple. So for that one, just you have to use. Okay, so I'm just deleting this one. Okay, now I'm just using the UL tag. Then after that, I'm using a list here. So inside list, I'm just giving here first item. Okay, so for the UL, you have to give a class. That class should be list minus group. And for the li tag also I'm using a class, and the class is the list minus group minus item. Okay, thus you have to use this one. Okay, and I'm copying this code here. So I'm just copying, and after that I'm pasting this one here, again pasting this one also. Okay, so now we can say I created the 4 list group item. So I'm just giving this one in the second item. For this one, I am just giving the third item. And for this one, I am just giving the fourth item. Okay. So just wait for, I am just giving fourth item. Okay. Then after that, I'm just clicking in the run. So now you can see it created the 4 list group item. Okay, so in this way you can easily create the basic type of the list group in Bootstrap 5. So if you want to create the active state list group item, so it's too much easy. Just you have to give another class that is active. So I am just giving here active. Okay, just wait a moment. I'm just typing here active, and I'm clicking in the run. So now you can see here, this is the active, right? So if I give the active class for this one, so I'm just giving it active, and I'm clicking the run. So now you can see in the second item, it is converted in the active. So in this way, you can easily use this one. Okay. And another thing is that you can easily use the list group with link item. Okay, so if you want to create the list group with link item, you have to use the div instead of ul, and instead of a you have to use the li. Okay, so without any delay, let's start. So I am just removing those all the things. Okay, then after that, first of all, I have to use a div here. Okay, inside the div I have to use your anchor text here. Okay, so I'm not giving any link, so that's why I'm using patch. So inside the a, I have to give the first item. Okay, and for the anchor text, I have to use a class here. The class is, I'm just using list minus group minus item. Okay, and again I'm using list minus group minus item minus action. Okay, and for the div, I am again giving a class here. The class is list minus group. Okay, and I'm clicking in the run. So now you can see it is giving me first item, right? So I'm just selecting this one and I'm copying this one. Again I'm pasting. Okay, so now you can see here I created the four item, right? So if I change it in the second item, it will change in the second item. It is third item. It is fourth item. So if I click in the run, so now you can say it I created a simple type of the list group item. Okay, so if you want to create the disable list item, so it's too much easy. So for this one, just you have to use a class. For example, if I want to make the second list item disable, so I have to use the disabled, and I'm just clicking the run. So now you can see my second item is disabled, right? So if you use the disable class, then in that case it will convert it in the disable class. And you can use the flush and remove border also. Okay, so if you want to use the flush and remove, so first of all I'm removing all the codes. Okay, then after that I'm using a UL tag again. Inside this one I'm using list, and I'm just giving the first item. Okay, then after that I'm using a class here. Okay, and then the class should be list minus group. Okay, and you have to use list minus group minus plus. Then after that, for the list you have to give a class. The class should be list minus group minus item. Okay, so I'm selecting all this one and I'm copying this one and I'm pasting again. Okay, I'm pasting. Okay, and I'm just changing this one also, second, third, fourth, okay, fifth, sixth item. Okay, so in this way you can easily create the list group class also. If I click in the run, so now we can say I have created the sixth list group item in Bootstrap, and I use a class that is list group class. Okay, it's too much easy. And you can create a number list group item also. So for this one, just you have to use a class here. Just I'm using this one list. I am just using group. List minus group minus number. So if you use this one, so now you can say here is a boolean number is available, right? So in this way you can use this one, and you can create the horizontal list group also. So for this one, just you have to make it horizontal here. Horizontal. Then I am just clicking the run. So now you can see my list group item became horizontal, right? So in this way you can use this one, and you can create the contextual classes also. So if you want to create the contextual classes, can be used to add the color to the list item. So it's too much easy. Okay, so for example, if you want to give the color, it's too much easy. For this one, I am just using list minus group minus item minus secondary. If I click in the run, so now okay, so again I am adding another class here, list minus group minus item minus secondary, and let me check what will happen. So now we can see the color is changed, right? So if I get another class here, list minus group minus item minus primary. Okay, so let me check what will happen if I click in the run. Okay, so now we can see my another thing also, another color also added, right? Okay, so if I click list minus group minus item minus danger, let me check what will happen. So now we can see the list group color is changed, right? So in this way you can easily change this one. So and you can create the list group with the badge also. Okay, so before also we learn the batch in Bootstrap 5. So if you want to also combine the batch classes with utility helper classes to add badges inside the list group, so you can easily create it. So if you want to create the Bootstrap list group with batch, so let me check. Okay, again I'm creating another list here. Okay, so inside this list I'm using the inbox. So inside this list I'm using class here. Okay, I'm using our class here. Okay, so the class should be list minus group minus item. Okay, and you have to use another class, that is Dipesh, and you have to use the justify minus content minus between, and you have to use the align minus items minus center. Okay, then inside this one you have to create a class here. So I'm just creating a class again here. Sorry, you have to use the span tag. After that you have to I'm just writing 12 here. Then after that I'm writing here the class. Okay, and the class should be batch bg minus primer. Okay, and after that I'm just using align minus items minus center. Okay, and for the UL also I'm giving another class. So for this one I have to use a class, that is list minus group, and I'm clicking the run. So let me check what will happen. So now we can say I created a beautiful type of the list group with the badge, right? Okay, so in this way you can easily create this type of the badge. Okay, so if I send this one in the I'm just sending this one, I'm copying this one here and I'm pasting here again. Okay, so now we can say I created the 4 inbox, right? So I'm just using here updates, I'm making it social, and I'm making it sent, and let me check what will happen. Okay, so now we can say I created the 4 list group items with the batch in Bootstrap. So hoping that you get few ideas. Thank you so much.
So hoping that now you will be also able to create Bootstrap 5 list group. After watching this entire video, now you can also easily create any type of the Bootstrap 5 list group. So if you learned something from this video, please share this video and give me a like and press the subscribe button also, and share this video to among those people who are trying to learn Bootstrap list group. So I'll come back with another new video. Until that, goodbye. See you again.